Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? What's up? So, today is basically, we're about to hit the anniversary of Total War Warhammer 3. And so, today, CA has given us or blessed us finally with patch notes 2.4. So, let's go ahead and get on into the patch notes here. Greetings. Total War Warhammer 3, first update of 2023, brings the usual buff fixes and usual visual improvements. But most crucially, it delivers a huge change. The Great Bastion into Immortal Empires has been breached. Tomorrow, February 17th, marks the full year since Total Warhammer 3 was released. But being the impatient we scamps we are, we couldn't just wait. We have decided to kick off the celebrations today. That's what's up. Before we get stuck into 2.4, let's cast our minds back. Following the arrival of Warhammer 3, the much anticipated Immortal Empires launch on August 23rd and brought every race and legendary lord from the Total War Warhammer series into one enormous campaign map to create the largest and most definitive Total War experience ever. Immortal Empires launched in beta over the last 6 months. We pushed updates both big and small to continually develop the campaign. As of today, the beta tech has gone. The firm foundations put in place since release will pave the way for greater things, although that doesn't mean that work has stopped on bug fixing and improving the areas of the game that still needs work. This still is just the beginning for Immortal Empires. There's so much more to come. Until today, players have to own Warhammer 1, 2, and 3 to brave the challenge of Immortal Empires. Now, everyone who owns Warhammer 3 can dive right into the core Immortal Empires experience, regardless of other titles. That's what's up. Plus, hold on, DLC can now be purchased separately for those who want to try out a new faction, perhaps that one bested you in the battlefield. That's really cool. So you don't have to have just the main game like Warhammer 1 or 2 anymore. You can just buy straight up Warhammer 3. So that's what I like to see. I like that. You know, opening up this epic campaign to all Warhammer 3 owners is something we are pleased to offer. The game is 1 year anniversary. Felt like it's perfect time to do this for all to enjoy. It's a really exciting time and perfect start to what is being a very exciting year. Ooh, sorry, y'all. I just kind of woke up, so I'm like reading this. In case, and here now, if you cast your eyes below, you can catch our brand new Immortal Empire showcase. Incidentally, it might be worth your time sticking around till the end of the video for a sneak peek at it. Something the impending arrival of fire and chaos on the world of the Warhammer 3 may not be a huge shock, but fear not. It'll be here before you know it. Besides, the time for a fear comes later. Here are some highlights from update 2.4. All right, here goes. We're start. Again, sorry. Immortal Empires is now available to all Warhammer 3 owners. That's what's up. Claps to them right there. So, Legend of Total War got that done. Karok 8 Peaks is now a 10-slot settlement for the Skaven. Yes, yes. Malice quest battle for Warp Storm of Cain is now in the Chaos Wastes closer to its starting position. What's up? Fixes variety of visual and graphical glitches such as clipping capes, snapping models, and broken animations. Garrisons are no longer reinforcements and now enter the battle from the start. Ooh. Fixed a multiplayer desync that could occur when an Empire player chose to summon the Elector Count. Codale will no longer immediately enter the battle instead of reinforcing once the Waystones are destroyed in Draco's quest battle. Interrogating Grom the Punch in Athel Tamara, as the theory now correctly gives Mistwalker units the ability to mirror Grom's Big Wog ability. Fixed an issue where Boris Ursus went against Portis while Infligation of Das is active. That's really, really cool. Okay. So we're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that trailer soon. If you own Total War Warhammer 3, you are now able to access and play Immortal Empires, the base, races, and lords, even if you own neither of the Total Warhammer titles. Wait, hold on, let me read that again. If you own Total War, you're now able to access and play Immortal Empires with base races. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, there we go. So that's just these normal Total Warhammer 3 factions. In addition, you may access the other races and legendary lords by purchasing the corresponding base game or DLC. The latter, which can now be purchased regardless of whether you own the title. That means if you have Warhammer 1 ownership, means that all additional base Warhammer 1 races and lords, IG the Empire. Warhammer 2 ownership means additional all the base and races and lords. the Skaven. Ownership for any of the DLC in throughout the Warhammer games unlocks any races of lords included in the associated game or DLC. So, for example, even if you don't own Warhammer 2, you may still purchase the Rise of the Tomb Kings DLC and enjoy access to such as the Imperishable High Queen Kalita and Grand Heretep, and also Arcane the Black, as long as you own Warhammer 3. You'll be granted ownership of free DLC associated with each race that you have access to. For example, you'll be granted the Dwarven Legendary Lord, Thorek, as part of your Dwarf ownership, which can be done by purchasing Warhammer 1, or the King and the Warlord, and then claiming him for free on the storefront, which is prior to the content purchase. Lastly, you do not own Warhammer 3, you cannot play Immortal Empire. Sorry. So, I mean, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, basically, go buy Warhammer 3. The lore changes to the gameplay rules, AI, mechanics dictate how the game is played. Gears is once again enter the battle at the start of the post being held back as reinforcements. So now we have the general race, balance and updates. Okay, so it's for the Beastmen. Okay, so for races and balance, for Beastmen first, general updates, special Hearthstone building, Karak and Black Crag now provide Minotaurs for recruitment at tier 4 as intended. For the Dark Elves here, campaign-wise, Malice's quest battle for Warpstone of Cain has been moved near his starting position in the Chaos Wastes. They fixed units, of course, so fixed an animation error causing the Cold One Knight's cloaks to snap between idle animations, fixed an animation error causing Dark Elf Doomfire Warlock's arms to break upon death, fixed a visual bug where Dreadlord's capes would disappear when up close. Rakarsh's whip no longer glitches after being knocked down. Reaper bolt throws now display the correct weapons in melee combat. For dwarves, the units, dwarf ancestor heroes now display the correct unit category icon. Grand Cathay, Dragon Blood Shogun Gun's porthole display no longer flickers. Greenskins, Top Nuts leader, Luggin 9 Fingers, I would love that name, will no longer start with a Wyvern mount at level 1. High Elves here. Campaign wise, 6 Tyrion Sunfang quest battle functioning incorrectly in campaign. For real this time. 2 Shadow Warrior units from Aleph and our starting army have been replaced with a unit of Shadow Walkers and an extra unit of archers. Fixed an animation causing High Elf Spearman legs to clip through their clothes. Kislev. Fixed the animation error wherein Zargard's capes would snap between idle animations. Warrior units will no longer have necks protruding from the top of their skull. That's funny. Norska fixed a skinning issue on the mouth joints of Marauder Berserkers. Nurgle. General updates, heroes that were made to die after fulfilling their usefulness, such as Nurgle's Plague Cultist, no longer have Mentor skill. Ogre Kingdom. The Snowhorn of Morn will no longer slide when turning around. Skaven. General updates for them is Clan Eshin's a sudden kill scheme right no longer provides 2 simultaneous speed bonuses. The Skaven own stalking icon not displayed correctly. Now for the campaign wise, Krok 8 Peaks is not a 10-slot settlement when conquered by the Skaven as intended. Clan Eshin now starts with a Eshin Sorcerer hero instead of a Warlock Engineer. Oh, that's really cool. That's nice. Units reduce animation clipping on the Skaven Warlock Engineer skirt. The Skaven Chieftain's tails will no longer stretch and warp, which have been painful. Slaanesh fixed animation clipping on Nikari's cloak. Fixed an animation error where in Fiend of Slaanesh clothes would clip during idle animations. Fixed textures for the Marauders of Slaanesh. Fixed stretch facial graphics on Slaanesh allures. Is that said right? Celestial Allure. I don't know. I think I said it right. For the Empire here, Huntsman General Stump now displayed correctly. Empire Knights on horses will no longer detach unnaturally. Green Company Militia can now be dismembered properly. Ooh. For Tzeentch, Iridescent Horror Metal now displays correct assault unit hero details on the campaign map. Iridescent Heroes tiaras no longer clip through their faces. Vampire Coast fix a level of detail issues on coordinates that cause them to darken at distance. Warriors of Chaos. General updates. Mirror Guard units no longer accrue the blood of their armies accidentally. The Citadel of Lead now has the correct buildings available when occupied by Warriors of Chaos faction. Fixed animation error, wherein Chaos Warriors of Tzeentch cloaks would turn rigid upon death. What else? Battles the enemy armies of both brought in the Sisters of Twilight's quest battles are now displayed correct lords and heroes. Male Glade lords, pretty feathers, can now be seen more level of detail than previously. For multiplayer, fixed a decent error that occurred in multiplayer campaigns with an Empire player choose to summon the electric counts in the game here. Fixed several further instances of characters being too close to the camera in the porthole view. Now, looking forward, exciting times ahead for Warhammer 3 as Update 3.0 on the next horizon shapes up to be the game's most engaging, in-depth content drop ever. Be sure to keep an eye out on social media as we are with a lot of these coming their way, not to distant future. So that's what's I'm finally glad that CA has done something really special for the Total War community. I mean, I understand that it's a lot of things in dev time, they take time, and this is really exciting to see that finally that Immortal Empires is free for everybody, and it's an amazing moment, honestly. And I appreciate them for it. And I think we in the entire Total War community can also thank Legend for bringing this up to people as well in order to increase the player count of the Total War community. Whatnot. So I'm happy for it. I can't wait to see exciting things for Total War 3. I mean, it's good to finally have content back in this game, and it's great to see it. Great to see it. For you guys who enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell down below. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video. Come back and come watch the homie. But peace out, y'all. Much love, everybody. Y'all have a good one. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.